For a polar coordinate system, they give us 3 points, and then we are trying our best to write down the approximate position of these 3 points in order to understand what it's asking here. So first, the first point is 137 degree. That means we rotate from polar coordinate anti-clockwise 90 degree and then a little bit more. So it should be approximate this direction. From original point, we go to this direction and the distance here is 9. So we reach point A. Afterward, there is another point. Pay extra attention at the angle difference here because it's show you that how many degree you have to further rotate. So you should think about that. Angle AOB is equal to 227 degree minus 137 degree. You get 90 degree. So this angle a little special is exactly right angle. Even though we don't know how long it is, we just simply draw a line in this direction. And the distance is B. So we get point B here, and finally we get the final line, which is 317 degree. So we also want to know how many extra degree we have to rotate. So that's why we calculate once again, angle BOC is equal to 317 degree minus 227 degree. The angle difference again is 90 degree. So it's a very important finding that we have two right angles here. So this distance is 16, and then we got point C here. Pay extra attention whether it is right angle because we know many things about right angle. Afterward, we are talking about AOC. It's very clear here that AOC, because this angle is a straight angle, 180 degree together. So these three points, they form a straight line, or more professional, we say that they are collinear. It's okay that you say these 3 points are the same straight line, but you can't say that perpendicular something because we are just talking about point A, point O, and point C, not involving point B. And also, it's given that AB from point A to B, this is 15. So basically, we have a right angle triangle, we have 9, we have 15, and then B is the rest, so it's not difficult to find out. We just need to consider triangle AOB. Since we have to prove that we already know this angle is 90 degree, since angle AOB is equal to 227 degree minus 137 degree equal to 90 degree. Therefore, we can draw the conclusion by Pythagoras theorem. B squared together with 9 squared, the shorter length squared together, is equal to the longest length square. So B squared is equal to 225 minus 81. B squared equal to 144, and finally we can draw the conclusion B equal to 12 or B equal to negative 12. But this is not realistic because B is the length. So B is 12. We know this one is 12, and then afterward, we are going to see whether angle ABC are right angle triangle. The angle 90 degree you found is all at point O. It's totally not relevant to angle A, angle B, angle C here. So we can't just simply say that because these two are right angle, that's why this one should be right angle. This does not make sense. To prove whether it's right angle, we can rely on the converse of Pythagoras theorem. If we just consider triangle ABC here, the 3 lines, we are interested in AC, which already have 15. The length AC, we already know, 9 plus 16, which is 25. And the key point is whether BC, together with these 2 lines, fulfill the certain requirement. So our first mission is to find out BC first. Similar calculation, we consider triangle BOC. The shorter length 12 square together with 16 square should equal to BC square. By using this relation, we can find out BC. So we get 400 here, which means that BC is equal to 20. So now we are considering a triangle with all 3 sides known. For a triangle like this is 15, this is 20, this is 25. we are going to test is this square plus this square equal to this square. Remember, assume that you don't know whether they are equal. You have to calculate independently. So now we are going to consider the first item is AB squared together with BC squared. AB squared plus BC squared, we just pretended we don't know what's the result. 15 squared plus 20 squared, we get 625. And then we consider another side, which is AC squared. So it's 25 squared is equal to 625. And finally we find out that this two is the same. That means this is right angle. If you get two values are not the same, that means this is not right angle. We draw the conclusion out. Since we find out that AB squared plus BC squared is equal to AC squared, it fulfills certain requirement. That's why we can draw the conclusion triangle ABC is right angle triangle.